Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have the Dodge Power Wagon. I guess this is kind of like an unboxing or a review. I did already open it up, and this is more of an upgrade video. As you can see, there are a couple paint scratches here on the side, and that's because I'm at a local hobby shop. When I grabbed it, I initially took it out of the package and I ran it there because I was just too excited. Now this is a hard body, and it is one of the upgraded axials, where it's actually the first axial they released with the upgraded electronics. And as you can see, it's not as springy, and that's because it's oil-filled shocks. And let me tell you, they're trying to upgrade the Jeep Gladiator and the Jeep, and they're putting all these oil-filled shocks and electronics, and the truck just drives a whole lot better. As you see, there's no springiness. You have the oil-filled, and it's just nice, and you don't even have to replace the shocks. My other rigs, I just take off the springs, but this is just amazing. And the Spectrum electronics, I love it more than the stock electronics, which I wasn't really sold on anyways. But the Spectrum electronics, the ESC and the remote, I love it a lot. So if you're going to look for an Scx24, I definitely recommend either the Power Wagon, or I recommend getting the new upgraded GLU Gladiator and the Jeep, because let me tell you, you won't miss it at all. Alrighty, so now today's video for the upgrades. Well, first, this isn't really an upgrade. I'm going to add the back rack to this rig because I think it'd be cool. I'm just not going to add the tent like I did my Gladiator. I didn't add the tent because it was just a little too much weight, but I did get some upgrade parts. So first, we will start off with these SSD 1/24 scale rims. I had to get 2 packages of these because they're sold in 2s. And this truck already comes with Proline tires, and these are normally what I put on my aftermarket, and they're the Proline, not the Hyrax. They're the Super Swamper, and they're really grippy tires. So I figured I'm just going to put the money and just replace them with beadlocks. As you see, these are metal with a brass inner ring. So I got 2 sets of those because there's really no need to replace the tires. So 2 sets of these, and I did pick all these up in my local hobby shop, Morty's Hobbies actually, and they are amazing down there. Great customer service. I also got dual stage foams for the 1/24 scale, and I guess these make a huge difference, so I'm excited to try out the dual stage for the 1/24 scale, and these are Proline. So I didn't think about it, but I wonder how they're going to fit with these, but we'll find out. And then this truck comes with the stock motor, and I'm not sure what turn it is. It's a E23, it doesn't really say, but I always thought it was kind of a small motor for a truck this big. And when the Gladiator came with that motor, I put brushless in it. But I'm going to do this more of a scale rig, and I didn't want to put brushless into it and have to remove like the interior and stuff. So I got this Little Guy Racing, the Little Guy Racing 50-turned motor, and pretty sure this is the motor plate, or how the motor mount, however you want to say it. So I got this too, and these will be all the pieces we'll be installing. So I'm going to go ahead, put these on the rig. I'll show you guys what it looks like once everything's installed. And then we'll go ahead and take it out in the mountains and see how it does. Alrighty. So we got everything finished. We have the wheels and the inner foams, and as you can see here, the dual stage foams, they're not as squishy, and the tire does feel more solid, so I'm excited to see how these help. I'm definitely glad I went with those. And we also have our wheels on, which when I first got these wheels, I wasn't sure how the silver would look with the orange, but I must say it does look nice. And then we also have the Little Guy Racing motor in. And now to get the motor in, we did have to shave off a little bit of the tray here for the battery. And I probably should have taken my time more doing it, but as you can see here, I just kind of went in with some pliers, or not pliers, what are they called? I just kind of went in with, I'm gonna brain freeze right now, but you know, like snippers. You can see these things are used. So I went in with some snippers, and I just kind of roughly trimmed out, and then I squeezed the motor in there. But I probably should have taken more time and got the motor out, but I was doing this late at night, and I was pretty tired, so I just didn't worry about it. But definitely the Little Guy Racing motor definitely looks a lot better in there. It looks like now the truck can actually handle it. At first with the little motor, I was like, well, that's going to be burned out pretty soon, especially when we start adding weight. So yeah, this is how the truck's looking so far. I also added the back rack, which was not too hard to do actually. It was quite simple, and I do like the way it looks. And it is different than the rack that's on the Gladiator, just a little bit. You can see The Gladiator here has these two things here. It's now one solid support, and then these are a little bit longer, where the tools and stuff are on are a little bit longer than the Gladiator rack. And that was a surprise. I thought it'd be exactly the same, but no problem there. Not really. It doesn't really affect me much, you know, because if you buy this truck here, obviously the rack does come with it, and it was not that hard to screw on. It maybe like 10 minutes to get all the screws on. I think the hardest part was trying to do the first piece here, trying to hold this down and screw on the middle part. But yeah, this is how the build is coming out so far. So we'll go ahead and we'll get in the mountains and we will do it.